Whoa, who is this? Who is actually streaming? Could it be Zellaveire? Believe it or not, it is. So I don't really know what happened last week. I streamed last Monday, and then I just didn't do any more streams, like at all. Like I didn't even stream for Hilltop last week. I don't know. It was weird, but I'm back. Hello. I haven't looked at my board since last week, so I'm just hoping that everything on here is accurate. I feel like there was a few things I was supposed to add or change, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm here finally after like a whole week of just disappearing, because I do that sometimes. Except I try not to do that as much anymore, but yeah, I don't know. Last week was weird. I just like it just didn't happen. I just didn't stream, but I'm back. And I have fun news. Fun news is in not fun news, is in I guess I am about to buy a new car. I know, we thought I was done after the whole Jeep incident, and then using the Ultima, we thought we were set for a while, but now apparently the Ultima has an oil leak. Isn't that so fun? So fun. And I was going to take a big road trip, like a 5-hour long each way type road trip on like 2 weeks, and my parents were like, you can't drive the Ultima, and I'm like, oh, they're like, you can do like commuting to work, but you cannot take it on your trip. And I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta figure out a new plan. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a new car by then, but I guess I'm buying a new car. And I mean like actually new. Originally I wanted to get a used car, but apparently all the used cars are almost as expensive as the new cars, and so it's not really worth buying them. So I could go like super fancy and buy an actual new car. Except by super fancy I mean the cheapest one on the market. I think I'm gonna go with a Nissan Versa, because according to several different Google searches I did, it is the most affordable new car on the market. So yeah, that has been fun. I learned this like yesterday, that I was going to be needing a different car for that. So yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Also, I forgot to set up my whole screen thing. Actually, I was distracted. I was mac and cheese taste testing, and I had to give a report. And by had to give a report, I mean I agreed to give a report because, you know, why not? So I had to finish my mac and cheese report. It was really like, I don't even know what the words to describe it, but it was unlike any other mac and cheese I've had. It was, so one, it wasn't like the normal little like loop shaped things, but it was like these like ringlet shape noodles. And then the taste almost made me think of Alfredo, but it was like still mac and cheese. And I actually don't like Alfredo, but it was good enough that like I didn't mind, and I still ate most of it. The only part that I didn't eat was because I shared some with my mom, because she really likes Alfredo and doesn't like mac and cheese, and she thought it was amazing. The texture was so good. Like, it was very, very impressive. Of course, the taste wasn't quite right for me, but I have the taste buds of a preschooler, so at least in terms of everything else, it was some quality mac and cheese. So that was pretty solid. But yeah, I was distracted with that, and also realizing that there were multiple large piles of cards on my desk that I had to hurry and move so that there was actually space to stream. So I did get that fixed up. So we chillin', we vibin'. I'm still trying to figure out if there's anything else to add to my board. I still got the raw potato option on there, I guess. Oh, I'm randomly changing the size of things. But yeah, so since I am now apparently about to buy a brand new car, I am intending to be adding a lot more stuff for my personal collection to the board. And I don't mean like I'm selling my whole personal collection, but some of the stuff that I like have had for a while that I kind of just wanted to keep. But now I kind of need a car more than that, and I absolutely hate debt, and so I do not want to have like a monthly payment for like the next 10 years. So I'm trying to do everything I can to be able to pay as much as I can towards a down payment on the car. So You might see a lot of random stuff going for sale, but just in case Blazer's listening, no, I will not sell you all of my alt arts. Thank you. Fun fact though, I did, before I knew that I needed to get a new car, I opened some more Scarlet Violet for myself. And let's see, this is just some of my pulls. I didn't sleeve most of them because I have a bad habit of not sleeving my own cards, but I at least sleeved the really good ones. I forgot I got this one. There we go. Sorry, let me adjust my camera so you can actually see. But yeah, I got a new Great Tusk. I sold one to Blazer, and then I pulled another one. I also have the Iron Treads. Other Iron Treads. I don't need 2 Iron Treads. Got Banette. I got the Zellaveire! You guys, I was so excited about this one. Like, I have been waiting for the day that I have the card to match my phone screen. And now I finally have it. It's amazing. I also got the Professor's Research, which is pretty sweet. And that was just from, I think I opened like 3 boxes since my last stream. Those are just from the 2 less good boxes. I think the really good stuff might be over here. I don't know. Like I said, there was just a bunch of piles of stuff in the way on my desk, so I like moved everything, and it's, you know, it's a mess as per usual. Let's see. No, this is just other stuff. Oh, I guess, yeah, no. Those are from, like, my first box. So I guess I don't really know where I put the rest of my good hits. Somewhere. But in a singular box, I pulled the Miraidon and the Coridon alt arts. It was incredible. So now I have both of those, which is great, because I sold my first Miraidon that I pulled. And then now I have another one, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, so I pulled some cool stuff, and now I'm trying to decide whether or not I regret opening those boxes. So yeah, you know, it's been exciting, keeping it interesting since the last one. Let me hurry and finish pulling up CashApp. I usually don't do much with CashApp, so like it's always the last thing I think to set up. There we go. I think we should be about good. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. It keeps trying to like extend to like cover half the screen, but I only wanted to cover about like 1/5 of the screen. Maybe 1/6. Maybe like right in between. So like a like 4/21 of the screen? Something about like that. Yeah. It's just a really random size because my screen is just covered in stuff. But anyways, I do believe we've got our first order for tonight. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. We got a Scarlet and Violet for Jason. Let's do it. Let me grab the booster box, because I think that is what we will be getting the packs out of. And don't worry, I will be shuffling them because somebody told me that they're mappable. I don't really know how people are mapping them, but for safety's sake, and because I usually do it anyways, we will shuffle it. But yeah, hopefully soon I will be adding some more random stuff to the board so that, you know, I can buy a new car. Yeah, I was really like anti getting a new car, and then my parents were like, so here are all of the reasons why you probably don't actually want a used car. And then I was like, oh, see, now if you just explain these to me earlier, maybe I wouldn't have been so against, you know, getting a new car, but now I understand, and I'm like, well, the warranty, I want that, and the reliability, and not just having to wonder, like, alright, well, whoever owned this car before, hopefully they didn't lie to me about how good it worked. So yeah, instead I'm just dumping tons of money into a new car, but hopefully this new car will last me for like 10 years, at least, if not more. I would love it if it can just last me for like 30 years, you know? You know, just like over 1/4 of my lifetime. I feel like that's pretty reasonable, right? It's a lot of money. So, the art rares, etc. from Labor's. Is that the next Japanese set? Because I haven't kept up with much in terms of new set news. I'm pretty bad about it in general. Usually, like, sometimes I'll hear stuff at, like, Hilltop about it, but not always. And it doesn't help that 90% of the time I'm at Hilltop is, like, really, really weird hours of the day, so usually, like, my boss isn't there, and I think he's probably, like, the most knowledgeable person in terms of stuff like that. Okay, we We got the packs all shuffled up. Here we go. Let's see what we can get for you, Jason. Oh my goodness, my camera needs to focus. At least my face cam focuses so nicely. I love my new face cam. It's crazy how well it works. I'm almost like, maybe I need to switch my hand cam and my face cam, because, like, I don't know. Why does it want to, I don't know what it's focusing on. It's focusing on the air like an inch in front of the screen. So we'll just have to, okay, good enough. I think it's maybe, this autofocus honestly drives me crazy sometimes, but sometimes it actually is nice. Alright, can we see something sparkly shiny? No, unfortunately nothing too crazy in that one. Well, we'll go ahead and get these added to your stack. Let's see, this right over here. I'm not trying out putting all of these stacks in front of me, seeing if I like that better than having them like over on the side on my weird like side desk. But now my side desk is covered in all the stuff that I moved off of this desk in order to start stream. And the codes, of course, I could. So usually I only show the codes if people request them, just because I don't want them to go to waste. But there you go. Into the trash can. You know, now that I moved my setup, I might be able to make a new like kind of trash can cam setup. But I have to figure out if I can get one of my other cameras to work well enough to be a trash can cam. Because I can't buy another camera, I have to buy a car! It's gonna be exciting. By exciting, I mean probably pretty inconvenient, but then once I can like have a vehicle that like, you know, I don't have to worry about suddenly stops working all the time. I mean, like, I haven't really worried much about the Ultima until all of a sudden my dad was like, so... And I'm like, so? He's like, oil leak. And I'm like, what? But, you know, we'll figure it out. And by figure it out, I mean, I guess I was like, it's okay. I will. See, at least the Ultima should work for, like, regular commuting until then. It's more than anything, I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about my trip. It's supposed to be in 2 weeks from today. Or I guess 2 weeks from tomorrow that I was supposed to leave. But I don't know if I can get a new car that fast, because apparently car supply is like very low. But my mom works for Kangaroo, so we're gonna see if through one of her connections / jobs she can help me, you know, get one. Oh, alright, we got the link for Clayverse. Let's check this out. Alright, let me see. Oh, let's move that right here. Oh, and I will move it so that you guys can see as well, maybe. Let's see, that's not, there we go. Aha! Okay. Whoosh. There we go. Okay, we can see it now. It's a little bit too tall. I guess this needs to be a little bit like wider. And it's zoomed in too much. Okay, really confusing name number 1. Bellabolt. This is a frog thing. I'm not totally sure it is. Tinkaton! I'm so excited for Tinkaton. I actually have seen the art rare for Tinkaton and I am so excited about it. I love it. Tinkaton is just like so chaotic. I love it. Right? We got confusing name number 2. We got Noivern. I like it. I like it. Oh, the Raichu! That's adorable. Got the Tinka-Tink-Tinka-Tough. What? Even? Graphite? 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 I don't know, but he looks like he's like a paint dude thing. And I don't know how to feel about it, because, I don't know, I think this is his head, these are his eyes, I think these are his ears, he's got this tail, oh, and he has little teeny feet. He's just a silly little guy that seems to like paint, I think. A little confusing, but cool. Alright, let's see. The Maushold is so cute! Okay, so as much as I hate that this Pokemon is literally just a flamingo, like 100% he's just a flamingo. They just, you know, like me, skip the N, go. But this is a really cute card. This is very cute. Blazer, as always, potato. It's on here. See, look, right there. Potato. I will eat a raw potato live. I think we have raw potatoes still. We should. Also, I do think I actually saw the Iono somewhere. Like, it's so cute. I like that her hair, like, is, like, magnetized. It's so random. I love it. Don't storm something. Okay, we will look at that next. And then we got, like, the weird fish thing, and this guy looks... He looks like one of those, like, AT... Oh, I don't remember exactly what it is. But one of those, like, walker things from Star Wars. You know what I'm talking about? That's kind of what it makes me think of. But, like, a little silly guy. You know? It's a delivery drone. We've now got drones. Alright, alright. So I say mostly pretty promising. Just a couple really weird things. Snow hazard? I'm guessing. Is a little... Oh, there's weird name number 3! We got a bunch of really weird new things. Weird name number 4, but this one was like a cute little guy with sword teeth, but they're like backwards sword teeth. It's really interesting. Caparaja is just a Caparaja. He doesn't have a weird name, and I appreciate that. Squawkabilly is just another bird. Okay. Then whatever this guy is, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. So we will just continue on. We'll just continue on. Another weird little silly guy. What? I guess this is like kind of like abstract art, but I'm just so confused. So we're just gonna continue on. We got this thing. The earthworm! No, I get that he's literally just a very large earthworm, but like, it's so funny, I love it. I like that one. Amazing. We got a Dunsparce. Oh my goodness, look how cute. She's all cozy up in her scarf, I guess. I like the little like Pokeball thing on the end of the scarf. That's very cute. Hey, welcome Pokesly. How's it going? Let's see. Then we got another silly guy. Another silly guy and another silly guy. I say there are some very fun little silly promising cards in here. These should be exciting. The 151 set, I have heard a little bit about that. Let's see. Boop. So I kind of think I have an idea of what it's gonna look like. Oh, actually, oh, how pretty! I like that. Cute little Mewy eggs. I don't know how to feel about the Alakazam. Like, something just feels off. I'm not sure what, but something doesn't feel right. Giovanni's charisma. Little guys, they're all so cute. The little silly Bulbasaur, and like Charmander, there's a Squirtle, the Pikachu. We'll just load. Oh, look at her big. There it is. It's so cute. Amazing. Alright, let me hurry and take a quick second and check orders before we continue. Also, I'm really upset because I lost my bottle of juice. Like, I had this big, nice bottle of this cool, like, peach flavored juice. By peach flavored, I mean it's literally like the juice is just peach. 100%. Like, it tastes like an actual peach, like fresh from the tree. It's crazy. But I don't know where I put it. It's so sad. I just want my juice. I do have a teeny bit of Sunny D left, but I really wanted my other juice. So kind of sad. And allergies have been destroying me. So Utah finally decided that it wants to be a little bit warm. Today it got up to like 74 degrees, which last week it was in like the 30s a lot. Maybe the 40s highest. But yeah, it was like 75 today. And I was like, what? And that means that plants are coming back, and plants coming back means allergies are coming back. They're already hitting hard. Like, my poor throat. Like, you guys know I lose my voice kind of a lot, especially when I stream and I talk a lot. But yeah, now allergies plus that equal my poor voice. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the week. I mean, I did get to rest my voice a lot last week. Charizard, shut up, the Charmander. We don't need more hype Charizards. I'm so tired of the Charizard thing. Like, can we not? It's not like Charizard cards are bad, but it's so overused. Like, I need something different, please. Please. Potato! Yeah, raw potatoes. So, on multiple occasions, it has been confirmed that I can be bribed with money to eat a raw potato. But after realizing how horrible of an idea that is, I decided that I need to set an amount and not go below that amount that I need to be paid to eat a raw potato, because yeah, it is a lot. An entire raw potato. It's so much starch. So much starch. But yeah, so that's a thing. Ninetales, yes. I would be so much more excited for Ninetales alt than some other fancy Charizard art, like alt, whatever. I don't care. Ninetales would be way cooler because that's so much more unique, and it's also not Charizard. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not like I dislike Charizard, but like, what happened to my car? So, my dad, I guess, just didn't feel like telling me that last time he was doing maintenance on it, that it has an oil leak, that he can't figure out where it's coming from. And I'm supposed to be going on like a 5-hour car trip in 2 weeks from today. And I've now been told that the Ultima cannot make that car trip, and I don't have anything else to drive because my parents aren't going to let me borrow their cars, and my brother won't let me borrow his car, and those are all the options I have. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make my trip, but it's going to be really sad because, like, I've been planning it for a long time. But yeah, so the Ultima ultimately isn't going to last me much longer, and of course at some point I was going to need to buy my own car. And I guess I let my parents convince me that I am going to be getting a new car. Not a used car. But actually, no, they had, like, legitimate reasons. I was like, thank you for finally explaining to me why you kept telling me to get a new car instead of a used one. Like, in the past, they just really hadn't. So, like, what's the appeal? They just cost more money. But now they explain things, and I'm like, see, now that makes a lot more sense. And so yeah, I guess I'm getting a new car so I can have a warranty, and so I won't have to worry about sketchy problems because yeah, the Jeep, sketchy problems, and then poof, gone. And I didn't own the Jeep, so my parents could sell it without telling me. Apparently it was an accident that they didn't tell me, but like, you know? Yes, I have pulled some gold from Scarlet Violet. I think I have a gold rare candy somewhere, but I also have the Coridon. Pretty spicy, I know. And I think I have one of the energies, but I have no idea where I put it. Like, I don't know where I put a bunch of my cards from this set, but I do have that one. What's this? Oh, I just realized this is a backwards box. Okay, but yeah, I gotta figure, ooh, maybe that's them? Oh my goodness, I think I found my stack. Let's see, this mostly looks like, yeah. I think this is at least some of my other Scarlet Violet stuff. I'm a rogue, found out this card is like an $8 card today, and I was like, whoa. Oh, see, there's the Coridon alt. Also Penny. I still need the Penny alt art. There's the Miradon. Here's my Miriam. And see, there's the energy. It's a lightning energy. Got Pamat, Squavit, Pachirsu. This dog that just wants a sandwich. Vidome. There's Spidops, Gyarados, Jacques, Dexcroak, and then some regular EXs and some more Arcanites. The pros to a new car. So see, I intend to pay as much of it as I can as a down payment, because I hate loans. I am very anti-loans and debt. Like, that is just not for me. But of course, a new car is probably at the very minimum going to cost me like $20,000, which is a lot of money. So yeah, I'm gonna try and pay as much as I can in cash. But, so pros, 1, a warranty. If something goes wrong, I can be like, hey, this is your guys' problem, because you said you'd fix it. And just bring it in, and they'll take care of it. And especially since previously my dad is taking care of most of car maintenance and things for my cars, because he knows a lot about that stuff. But because of he's like changing positions in work, but essentially he's not really going to be able to help with our cars anymore with all the stuff going on for that. And so he's like, if something goes wrong with your car, like, you'll just have to like pay for it to take it in if you don't get a new one. And so I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. But they also kind of talked to me about, like, you know, the gas mileage, the differences that the newer cars are going to have as compared to the older car. And also, apparently, used car prices aren't even good. Like, my mom was talking to some of the people, like, she works with about, like, getting quotes on used cars. And, like, she's like, most of these used cars are, like, they're starting at, like, $15,000 to $17,000, which is not that much below what new cars start at. And so it's like, you get an old car that has 89,000 miles on it for, like, $18,000. Or get a new car, no miles on it, warranty for several years, plus like other, you know, nicer things. It's a new car, you don't have to worry about surprise problems. And I'm like, wow. So basically the moral of the story is used cars are just not worth buying anymore, at least where I live, because yeah, the prices on them are almost as bad as new cars. So yay, goodbye money. See, Blazer, you want me to eat a potato so bad, but I don't understand why you just won't accept my offer. Like, I know, like, I originally, I mean, $80 was a huge compromise, because I said 100 initially, and I went down because I said I would compromise, but you won't compromise, so. But if you just want to give me $60 for free, I'd appreciate that. Because, yeah, cars are expensive. Yeah, it's like, I might as well just get a new one, because, like, getting a used one has very high potential to cost just as much, if not more, because of repairs. And so it's like, it's just, yeah, so, it's something. It is something. But yeah, so I guess I have to save up for a new car. I don't know if I'll be able to go on my trip at all, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a car in 2 weeks. I don't think so. Very sad. One, just because availability is really bad. Like, most new cars have like a wait list of at least like a month. You open more packs. Just as packs are purchased. I can't open any for myself right now since I have to buy a car. Instead of buying cards, I have to buy a car. But if we get more orders, then we will absolutely open more packs. So we just chilling. I don't think we have any at the moment though. But yeah, so new car coming eventually. Gonna go with like the cheapest new car I can find, which so far seems to be the Nissan Versa, I think. As far as I'm aware, at least, that seems to be the most affordable option. Which of course is very much not really affordable, but yeah, I guess we'll figure it out. Yes, it's definitely fun when we open packs. I mean, I love it so much that I do it as a job. But yeah, so see, I already told everybody. I specified, I said, I may need money to buy a car, but I will absolutely not be selling all of my Altards to Blazer. Because I know I'm gonna hate myself if I do that. again. So, also, fun fact, I did pull a new Miraidon alt and a new Great Tusk alt, so now I have both of those again, so we're chilling. Crown Victoria Interceptor. I have Police Interceptor. What? I need to look up, what is this? Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. It's 1998 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. That's older than my Ultima. That's the first thing that popped up. Interesting. Just get an old police car. You silly. Very silly. That would be interesting. It would be very interesting. I don't think that you can get one of those brand new from a dealership though. Because according to this, it was a sedan that was manufactured by Ford from 1992 to 2011. And unfortunately, it's been a little while since 2011. They're usually well maintained. I mean, that is a pro. That is a pro. But like, how expensive are these things? When I look at shopping on Google, it just shows me a $32 like toy car of a 2011 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Where are we buying these things as real cars? I need to know. Cars.com. Okay, let's see. Let's take a little field trip. Okay. No, I do not want to log in. Thank you very much. We need to find. Oh. Is there a search bar? I'm trying to find a search bar. I just want a search bar. Please, just let me search. I don't know. I can't find the search bar. Blizzard's like, she won't sell me all of her arts. Oh, is that all you want from me? My alt arts? How sad. This low miles around 4 to 5 grand. That is incredibly low. That's not a lot of money. That's like half of what I'm gonna have to pay for a Versa, most likely. Why is this? Okay, it's from Ford. There we go. Okay, now it's showing me Fords. Now we just need the Crown Victoria. But where is that? I can't find it. None of these things say Crown Victoria. I can't figure out this website, but sounds like an interesting option, but I don't know how realistic it would be because of the body style. Interesting. Yes, see. That sounds like too good to be true, you know? Like how are they actually that low if they're like, you know, well maintained typically? That's crazy. Yeah, I can't figure out this website. I'm confused. Can't find a search bar. Why can't I just have a search bar? It's like, here are filters. Here's something to sell cars, and I'm like, I don't need that. But okay, cars.com. I guess it is not for me. I tried. All right, I'm gonna take a quick second and check orders. I'm getting super distracted. Oh, he got me the link to a Kia dealership. I don't know. Probably somewhere. But like... Crown Victoria. 100,001 miles! That is like 9 grand. It could be worse. This one's like 6 grand. 154,000 miles. This is a lot of miles. It's a funny looking car, but it definitely gives me those like old movie police chase vibes. Most of the, they have a lot of miles on them. I mean, I won't lie, the Altima has like 250,000 miles on it, so I guess miles doesn't always say a ton. But let's see. I think I have this set so it can't tell what my location is, but I'll have to look into that later. I do appreciate the info. I will save that to look into later tonight. I'll have to do it on my phone or something. I do believe we've got another order. Also, my mouse is having issues. I think it needs a new battery because I have a wireless mouse, and apparently that wasn't a good idea. Apparently not. I'll have to go back to a lame mouse with a cord. Alright, we've got one more for Jason. Just so you know, after the fees, this one is only at $4.39, so it's not a ton of difference, so not like a huge issue, but just wanted to let you know there. Then let me... Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see what we can get for you. Hopefully this one will be a little bit more exciting than the last one, because the last one was not particularly exciting. Oh! This one's exciting! We got the Katie full art! Alright! Yeah, that was a significantly spicier bag. Very nice. Let me get that into a sleeve for you. Wow, okay then. That was pretty sweet. That was very sweet. Go ahead and get that added to your stack. Yeah, that was significantly better than the last one. And there is that code card. Into the trash it goes. Yeah, it is a very, very pretty card. That was very nice. That was definitely a great improvement from the last pack. Alright, let me check orders again real quick. Let me see, guys. I got more Nutter Butters today, and I'm so excited because I was very sad about running out. But my mom finally got more, and I'm just like, I'm so excited to eat my Nutter Butters as meals because that's what I do with them. Because I eat like a preschooler, you know? Sunny D. Very tasty. And I don't believe we've got more, whatever they're called, orders. I don't believe we have more orders at the moment. But I probably won't go particularly late tonight because I'm probably going to be trying to put in as many hours as I can at work this week. Because, yeah, car. But I'll still try to do some streams, especially once I figure out more of what I'm planning on selling from my personal stuff. Because, yeah. It's sad. I don't really want to sell all my stuff, but cars be it is just like mind-boggling to me how incredibly expensive cars are. Like, it's hard to wrap my head around. Like, that's a lot of money. Like, I mean, I guess it really shouldn't be like that weird to me, kind of, because of just how much I spend on like cards. But I don't know, cards I buy and sell, but if I get a car, I will just be buying it. Probably, I mean, maybe I'll sell in like 10 years, but no, I'm not selling singles, I'm selling sealed stuff from my personal collection. I do not want to sell my personal singles. I can let go of a little bit of my sealed collection. Plus, my sealed collection takes up a lot more space, and my parents like to give me a hard time about that. I mean, little peek at my closet. You look up there, it's just boxes. So yeah, And I will not be selling my UPC either, unless you want to pay like double price for it. Cause yeah, no, I'm not selling my UPC. That is one of the things that I will be hoarding for like ever. No, it's gonna be more like I might pull out like a couple of my duplicate ETBs. I'm not totally sure. I have to actually figure out what I have. Oh, my ETB case. No, I'm not selling that one either. I'm not gonna sell things like celebrations because that's just not something that I can get more of. Most of the things that I'm probably gonna focus on selling are gonna be things that I can hopefully like buy again later on. And if I sell my ETB case of celebrations now, it's probably gonna like double in price by the time I'm gonna be like, I want a new one. Potato. Potato, yeah, it's right here for $80. Alright, Blazer, I will make you a one-time deal. You keep saying 60, I keep saying 80. I will do 70. If you want to make this deal, I can do 70 tonight. But I can't promise I'll ever offer under 80 again. So, that is the offer I'll give you. Just because I'm a little bit extra incentivized to make money right now. I'm also thinking about doing some like painting commissions. So, I mean, over here, already a workaholic. Now I get to be even more of a workaholic, so I can buy a car. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do this week. I'm like, I was supposed to. Well, see, the thing is, Blazer, just because you're so intent on refusing to compromise, it kind of just makes me want to never agree to do 60. Like, I can be a little desperate, but like I said, I was originally asking 100, so if you really want it, you would pay 70. So I think you just don't really want it that much. I think it's more of just a silly little joke. That must be it. That must be it. Alright, let me double check orders again. I think we'll give it 15-ish minutes. If we don't have any more orders, I will probably sign off. I apologize for such a short stream after being totally MIA for the last week. But yeah. So what's funny is like last week I didn't even have a real like good reason to not be streaming. I just didn't. I mean, I did have a lot of work, which is usual, but like I should have streamed on Tuesday, but I got distracted with some stuff and it just never happened. And then I was gonna maybe stream on Friday, but I think I just got home and was like, wow, I'm tired. And then I like went to sleep or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. Remember that Leafeon alt that I told you that I would get for you? I literally picked that up like a few weeks ago and I completely forgot to tell you. I just have to figure out what box it's in, but I did get it. I do have it in my possession. And it's not my personal alt. It's the one that I bought for you. So I need to figure out where I put it. I think it's in one of my little boxes over here. So let me peek real quick and see if I can find it. Like I kid you not, like I don't know how I just forgot about it for like a few weeks, but let me check. I'll be right back. Alright, so I will have to finish looking for it probably after stream tonight. I am checking one more box though, but yeah, so when my desk broke, I ended up just kind of scooping up everything I had out on a bunch of my different desks and just like moving it out of the way, including the box that Leafeon was in. So I gotta figure out where that box ended up, checking just in case it was this box. Nope, that's a Ho-Oh. But yeah, I will find it and let you know. I'll put it on my desk so that unfortunately I also do not know where my codes are right now. Everything, like I said, everything is kind of just all over the place at the moment. But, you know, eventually I will know where stuff is again. Yeah, I guess that's not the box with Leafeon. Oh, I do also still have this Charizard, though. I don't remember if you were interested in that one, Blazer, but I do have, I think this is the mod Charizard. If that is still of any interest to you. Man, I feel like I know what the box... Like, I feel like I knew where it was, like, a couple days ago, and, like, I moved it, like, slightly. And now I'm like, where did I put it? I'm, like, looking everywhere. Because, like, I think it was, like, this half-full ETB. And I remember that because it was half full, I didn't want to, like, close it and put it somewhere. I wanted to leave it on its side, so, you know, the cards wouldn't get all moved around. But now I'm like, I don't see any, like, half-filled, opened ETBs anywhere. So I'll keep hunting for it and let you know when I do find it. How much for a Misty Custom? So it would depend on, like, a handful of things. Like, you know, do you want it to just be, like, a regular sized card, or do you want it to be on a canvas? Do you want it to be, like, a Sharpie doodle type cartoon thing? Or do you want it, like, full on painted? But yeah. With the new car, you'll have to pay premium insurance. I do have to pay for insurance, and I do not like that. At least I think my parents are gonna help me with the insurance for the first little bit, but see, my mom, she's like, yes, I am happy to help you with your insurance, and my dad's like, you need to learn how to pay for your own insurance. And so, they have completely different feelings about that, so... But yeah, I think for the first little bit, they're gonna help me with the insurance. But after that, I have to learn how to pay it for myself. Alright, back of the Charizard. Honestly, it is nothing too crazy bad. You can see... Let's see. You can see it's definitely got some edge wear. Oh my goodness, if it would focus. Maybe it'll help if I take it out of the top loader. The top loader reflects so much. Same with kind of sleeves in general, so we will just... See, you can see it's so much better without the top loader in the sleeve. But yeah, so you can kind of see it definitely has a little bit of edge wear, but it is, like, otherwise, like, surface-wise, it's pretty alright. Like, you can see it's looking pretty nice, other than, you know, that. It's not perfectly centered, but it's pretty, the centering on it is overall pretty decent. But yeah, so that is the back. Of course, the front, he does have a bit of hollow scratching that it's kind of hard to see in the camera. It's not like extreme, like, you know, ruining the ink or whatever, but you can definitely see him when the light hits it right. As for the front edges, I say they're about the same. Maybe not quite as bad as the back, though the bottom does have a couple little spots you can definitely see. We will get him back into his top loader. It's usually around 600 plus. 600 is so much. Like, that's a lot of money for me. Yeah, I mean, everything about getting a car is basically just kind of gonna trash my financial situation and doom me to live in my parents' basement for even longer. But alas, that's how life works. It's rough, but I will figure it out, I guess. And at least my parents are still trying to be somewhat helpful, even if my dad isn't, you know, all in favor of doing too much. But we will figure it out. I just went under my grandfather insurance. Love premium. Big brain right there. See, that was what was nice when I first started using the Jeep, is like, it was my grandparents' car at the time. And so, like, they took care of all of the different stuff like that, and I just got to drive it. It was great. It was very handy. But yeah, there's so many annoying payments I'm gonna have to delay. But I guess I'll figure it out, and I'll just keep working more. So, regular size card, full painted Misty. So it kind of depends on how long it takes to finish, but I would, like, estimate price-wise, like, it would depend a lot on how long it takes, but I would say at least, like, $75 to $80. That'd probably be about the minimum for a full art painted trainer. It's a new car. Yeah. I'm like, I know there's gonna be a lot of expenses with new cars, but it's gonna last me a lot longer than a used car, and at least, you know, when big repairs and things do come around, I won't have to pay for those, which, you know, it would be ideal if I just never have any issues ever and the car just works perfectly, but unfortunately that's not something I can entirely control. Because there are some people that don't know how to drive at all. Like, my goodness, especially in the snow. Like, see, driving in the snow, sure it's not like the most comfortable thing ever, but like, I don't really mind it that much. What I mind is dealing with other people that do completely illogical things while driving just because it's snowing. Like, what is this? So that tops Charizard. No, like I said, I don't intend on selling my single collection to earn money for a car. I'm more so going to, I'm a little bit less attached to a lot of my sealed stuff. Of course, there are certain things that I just won't sell. Like, they're like my babies, you know. But I'm like, I do have some like different ETBs and things that I'm like, I have like a couple of them, and as much as I'd love to have multiple, a car is probably a little bit more important. just a teeny bit. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. You can't tell I'm not excited. But more than anything, I'm just like, I don't know how I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure out things in time to drive to meet my grandparents. But like, cause that's the trip I wanna go. I wanna go and visit my grandparents, and they live like 5 hours away. But like, I've been planning this trip for a while, and I've been so excited to just be able to have the freedom to drive down there myself and not have to, you know, catch a ride with, you know, like half my parents bring me halfway there and our grandparents like meet us halfway. Like, that's what, you know, we've done in the past, but I'm like, I can do this. Like, I have a car, and all of a sudden it's like, nope, that car can't do that. So yeah, it's kind of gonna mess up some of the appeal of the trip, but figure it out. The 100 Disney set, yes, we got a bunch of it at Hilltop, and it sold out in one night. It was insane. I don't like Disney, so I don't care about it that much. But I can recognize that it is something that there is a huge market and a lot of demand for. Hilltop is getting more. I might try and get a box, but it's kind of expensive, so I don't know if I will be getting a ton of it for you guys, but I will try to get you at least like maybe one box for stream, but I have seen it. I do know that it's cool to most people, but I just don't like Disney. So it's not very cool to me for that reason. But I mean, you know, I can respect some good art and all that. I can at least respect that. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of people that enjoy it. Unlike me, most people like Disney. I'm just special. Largely, like, I can't focus on movies and TV, so, like, I don't know. I've also never been, like, a huge person to just, like, as funny as it is now that my entire life is, like, based on trading cards, but I've never been one to, like, want to get really into, like, different fandoms and things like that, you know? But a lot of people do really like Disney. A lot of people actually like watching shows. Just not me. I just can't focus on TV shows. Like, I went to a church activity thing where we, like, ate, we had Chick-fil-A and we watched a movie, except I did not watch the movie. I was there for, like, 2 hours, and I think I, like, paid attention to less than a minute total of the movie. Like, I just can't focus. Like, for a while, I was, like, texting with my parents about the car stuff, because obviously I'm trying to get that figured out. And then I got distracted. I think I got distracted working on an animation. With Disney Box if she gets it. Half and half pack battle with that will be pretty exciting. I do have a decent idea of what's, like, the hits in there, since I didn't actually do the stream for Hilltop, but I was in the other room, so I was basically just listening to the entire thing for, like, 6 hours. I was working on TCG Player, and one of my coworkers was streaming for, like, 6 hours straight, opening it, and I didn't really watch it, but I listened. And then I did also help, like, package up the orders to ship out, so I got to see a lot of the cards then. And so yeah, I do know a little bit about it, even if I didn't actually watch. I got the podcast version. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes, but if we don't get any orders, I think we will be wrapping up. So I'm going to take care of all the TCG Player orders that I have been putting off. And also probably list some more stuff on TCG Player, because while I'm not selling my, like, singles from my collection, I am trying to get rid of, like, some of my random playable cards that I don't really need as much, and things like that. So, that's fun. The Pikachu EX. Let's see what oh, he's so cute! let me move this so you guys can see. He's just a little silly guy. Just doing little silly Pikachu things. Alright, let's see. Look at him! He's just a little cutie. That was a little adorable. Little silly guy. So fun. I just hope that with, like, them bringing EXs back, that we might get some, like, EXs with art that kind of vibes with some of those old, like, alt art promos. Like those EX, I think they were alternate art promos. But, like, I want to see something like this again, because this is so cool. Like, I will never get over how amazing this card is. Like, it is just incredible. I love it. I love it. And so I really want to see more stuff like that. Because, I mean, there's also the... Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm sleepy. There's also the cool Blastoise one. I actually got like 8 hours of sleep for once. Actually, it wasn't 8. It was like 6.5 or 7. But that's more sleep than I've been getting most nights. And I'm tired. But, I mean, I guess I have been up for like 14 hours. I love this Arceus. So cool. There's a Pikachu again. There's the Venusaur. Venusaur is so cool. And then, of course, there's a Charizard somewhere. I don't know if there are any others, but I feel like it would be cool if there were more that were kind of like that style. But I think it was just those 4, if I remember correctly. I said Blazer tonight, only $70 for the potato. $70 if you want me to eat a potato. So cute. Little silly Pikachu. There's a lot of really neat XY promos, won't lie. I mean, they've always done— oh my goodness, this is so cute! If I wasn't just about to have no more money, I would totally buy this. It's so cute! It's just a little baby! Amazing. Amazing. This little baby shaven. I love that. Love it. The Reshiram is pretty sweet too. Man, some of these just like the full art XY promos. I also love this Pikachu. I mean, who doesn't? It's so precious. Like they're just having a little picnic. It's so amazing. I buy that card. Oh, that's not what I wanted. See, I may be a little bit desperate for money, but I'm also a little bit petty. Just enough petty that I'm not gonna agree to eat that potato for 60. 70 is the deal I would make. Little silly big teeny baby. Man. Oh, that just reminds me. I forgot, I was supposed to message somebody today, and their favorite Pokemon is Victini, and so that reminded me that I completely forgot about responding to them. So now I feel kind of bad. Whoops. Whoopsies. Oh well. Yeah, last time I ate 2 for 60, and I've regretted it every day since, and said I will never do that again. It was a huge mistake. I incredibly regret it. Like, I kid you not, I almost threw up. Like, multiple times, it was so bad. Not doing that again. No. No. I would need to be paid, like, at least $180 to eat 2 potatoes on the same night. Again. I'm also really petty. Well, that makes me want to be even more petty, so I'll definitely make sure never to agree to eat 1 for 60. I guess there aren't any more of the EXs. At least it doesn't look like it. That Zekrom is pretty sweet though. I like the pre-release Gyarados. It's so cool. Man. Some of these XY promos just hit different. And other ones are like, this is not special at all. But a lot of them are really nice. Altair is pretty cute too. Roaring Sky is pre-release. Wild. I actually have the not staffed version of this Tyranitar pre-release promo. It's pretty sweet. Won't lie. I think I might have this Moltres one too. I've like most, if not all of the Fates Collide ones. Oh my goodness, look how cute! This little friends. I like the looks on all their faces. Especially Charmander. He's just like, what? How silly. The Evolution's pre-release Charizard, man. Oh my goodness, he's so cute! So I love Pikachu in a costume. Amazing. Guys, XY, and I mean just all of the cute promos are very distracting to me. You can eat it with nacho cheese. I don't think we have nacho cheese. And it won't change the fact that it's just like an orb of starch. And my stomach is now very against orbs of starch. Just a little bit. Ooh. See, like, I tell you guys, I'm not a huge fan of Charizard. But the art on this is just cool. Also, Venusaur is on it, which is pretty nice. Venusaur is my favorite of the base set boys, because he's the most unique, in my opinion. One is a large blue turtle, and the other is a large orange lizard. And Venusaur, he is a Venusaur. And that's about it. Got more of the Poncho Pikachus. And this one with a bunch of Pikachus and Ponchos. I've got a Slowpoke. So cute. Bunch of things that it doesn't let us see. Very sad. Rayquaza Poncho. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. There's a Dedenne. Well, that one's got a Diancie Pikachu. And a couple more Pikachus. How fun. So many cute X and Y promos. That was very, very delightful. Much more pleasant than eating a potato. A raw potato, a full raw potato. I don't even like eating full cooked potatoes. Like, I don't like baked potatoes are just, no, I'm good. I do not enjoy eating them. they are not very enjoyable in my opinion. I don't know. They're just not it. Alright guys, let me check orders, but I think we are about ready to call it a night. I gotta go work like crazy, so wish me luck with that. I'll keep you guys updated on the adventures of preparing to buy a car. Yeah, it's gonna be something, but I'm not seeing any more orders, so I think that means it is time to call it a night. It was fun vibing. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. I might try and stream tomorrow, but no promises. I'll try to do at least one more stream this week. I will try. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. It was fun vibing. Hope you guys all have a great night, and I'll see you next time.